Yeah. All right. We're starting off. We're going some college football. Obviously, week one had some pretty crazy action that happened. Um, Especially in the top 25, top 10 for real. Um, a lot of top five teams, couple of top five teams went down. A lot of top 10 teams went down. Um, we're gonna talk about those. We're gonna get set up here in a second, though. 1 second.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna get started here with the first game that we're going to talk about here. We're going to talk about Notre Dame and Miami, which was last night. Number 10 Miami at home took down number 6 Notre Dame in an epic conclusion of the game. Miami was up by a lot for most of the game. Notre Dame came back, tied the game late, but Miami was able to knock down a 47-yard field goal with a minute left to win the game. Um, Honestly, I was very surprised by this. I mean, I picked Notre Dame to win this game. I really liked what Marcus Freeman was doing over there. Still do. This was just kind of a tough way to start off. You got a new quarterback, a lot of the new offensive guys. Um, their quarterback, I can't remember what his name was. Shoot, what was his name?
CJ Carr.
Yeah, CJ Carr. Yeah, he did not have a bad game at all. I mean, 221 passing yards, 19 for 30 passing with 2 touchdowns. He had an interception. He didn't play terrible, but you could definitely tell his experience. He had very little, obviously. It showed on that last drive. I mean, that intentional grounding was really not good. That I think kind of lost him the game because you got the 10-second runoff as well. Um, Carson Beck though played well. I dislike Carson Beck a lot. I don't know what it is. I just don't like Carson Beck. But obviously they played really well. Um, what on earth happened to Jeremiah Love? Like, where was he at? Like, did he
Uh, yeah, dude.
like
Well, I'm looking at the
he
box
was?
score. 10 carries, 33 yards.
Yeah, his long was 8. 8-yard rush was his longest run of the game.
That's odd.
That's really not good. I mean, I thought it was one of the best games. It was one of the better games of the weekend. I think it was one of the more entertaining ones. The ending was great. I like that one. Um, yeah, I think Miami's got a lot of potential now, honestly, coming out of that first game. I mean, Clemson went down. So right now, I think it's between Miami and SMU right now for the ACC. Notre Dame, obviously, I think they got to win out if they want to make the playoffs.
Notre Dame. We're saying it went out already.
Well, a team without a conference ain't going to get in if they're got like 2 losses, 2 or 3 losses.
Yeah, but okay. They play A&M next week. They play
That's
they
going to
s-
be that
play
would be a tough
Boise
one. Is that at
State.
home? No, that's at home, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's at home.
Yeah.
They play Boise State. Boise
What's
State.
up, chat?
Boise State obviously did lost to South Florida, which I'm shocked about. They kind of got their butts kicked,
Who
and
did?
then Boise State did.
Oh
Remember
yeah, that
Thursday?
was a
That
really
was big,
that was
bro.
really embarrassing.
That was. But they play USC. They play Arkansas. They have enough games to where I think they can afford to lose one more.
Yeah,
But
I
they gotta.
think yeah.
I mean, they didn't play bad. I mean, against
They
Miami.
no, they had a good comeback there. I like the fight that they had. Yeah, they fought hard for sure.
I mean, I honestly thought Miami was gonna win this game. I just don't think Notre Dame is just built to go back to the national championship.
Yeah, I don't think they will either.
I just I just think that 6-2 is just a little bit too high for Notre Dame, honestly, going into the
Really?
year.
Well, yeah,
I do.
obviously they will go down now, especially after
I don't
this
know.
after yesterday, but I
I
mean,
think that
obviously, yeah.
that um not too big of a shocker, even though that they were technically the upset.
Yeah. Um, the ACC had a good opening weekend. Only four of their teams
UNC plays
lost.
tonight versus TCU, but
UNC
that's
plays
it.
tonight. We can predict that one at the end of this stream here.
All right.
What's this channel about? We're talking about college football right now for this stream. That's what we're talking about. All right. We're good with that game?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. We're gonna move over to um the Saturday night game, which was Clemson and LSU, which that was kind of a snooze fest. I mean, it was tight the whole game. Um, but I
I
mean,
mean,
it was a nice game.
yeah, I mean, LSU with the upset over Clemson again, but I mean, not really a shocker. Not really
Yeah, I
huge
mean,
shocker.
Clemson had them on lockdown
They did.
that first half. I mean, LSU was not playing good at all. Um,
Cade
Garrett Nut,
Klubnik
yeah,
didn't
K did
have a
not play
great
well.
game.
No, he did not.
And then their rushing was horrible. I had concerns about their rushing going into the season, and Clemson, I mean, they rushed for a total of 31 yards, so not going to cut it.
That's not good at all.
That's pretty bad.
Garrett Nussmeier had a pretty solid game, 28 for 38, one touchdown, 230 yards.
He's he
Um,
might. I mean, he might be
appreciate the sub. Appreciate the sub.
might be the number one overall pick. Honestly,
On it, yeah, he definitely led his team well. I mean, it was kind of just a weird game. I mean, just a lot of like there just wasn't much going on in this game. It was a pretty bland game. Um, Obviously they couldn't. Clemson couldn't get it done at the end there. They could not
yeah,
get that drive together at the end there.
yeah. But I
Um,
mean, I don't. I mean, it was a defensive battle at the end of the day. And just Garrett Nussmeier made more plays than Kate Klubnik. I mean, that's basically what it came down to. I mean,
yeah, I mean, Cade Klubnik did not play very well at all. He was my Heisman pick at the beginning of the year, but obviously I don't know what to think of that. Um,
I
but
mean, he didn't play as bad as Arch Manning, and we'll get to
no,
that. But
yeah, we're gonna get to that for sure.
yeah,
Chad's talking about that one-handed catch. Did you see that catch last night
no,
from
I didn't see
Miami?
that. I
Wow,
didn't
you
see
got to
that.
look that up. That was pretty nice. He was in
All
the
right, all
rain
right,
too. You
all
got to
right,
check
all
that
right.
out when you get time. Um, I mean, kind of just pretty boring game. Um, Really not a ton going on.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, if UNC wins tonight, Clemson's gonna have to do some
they're
some
gonna have to
um,
lock it up.
digging early in this season. They're gonna
Yeah,
have
they're
to
gonna
come
lock
back
in.
early. I mean,
Agreed.
especially with SMU with the dominant win, Miami with the great win. I mean,
Yep, completely
Clemson's in
agree.
an early hole, but
Yep.
I mean, they're just they have shown to me though that their defense is one of the best in the
Yeah, they
country.
got a good defense. They got a great defense.
And
I
if
agree.
Cade Klubnik can at least be a top 10 quarterback in the country, I mean, they'll easily make the way into the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I still think they will be into the
Yeah, no, they'll
playoffs.
make playoffs. It's just, I mean, if
I
going up
expected
against a,
more. I expected them to do better this week at least.
I mean, playing more talented teams outside of their
Yeah,
conference, I mean, I just don't know how they'll be able to do. I just
yeah.
don't. So that's all I
I mean,
got.
it's not like they played like bad. It's just Cade Klubnik didn't play good. Like
No,
If Cade Klubnik played like halfway decent than he did earlier, they
yeah.
probably could have won that game.
I mean, like I said too, the rushing is
Yeah,
non-existent.
the rushing game did not do anything.
I mean, that's just really bad, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
So that's all I got on that game.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go to probably the most shocking game of the week. Florida State took down eight ranked Alabama at home. Florida State now has half their win total from last season, and a winning record for the first time in 2 years. Um, Tommy Castellanos didn't do much, but he showed out 9 for 14 passing, 152 passing yards, and 78 rushing yards, and a touchdown for him on there. Um, Florida State's defense, wow. They got a great defense. They
They do.
got Tony White, the defensive coordinator from Nebraska, this last offseason, and they showed up and showed out. Um, Ryan Williams like got concussed or something in the fourth quarter, so I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what's going on with him. He had a couple drops. Um, Really
I mean,
entertaining game though. This was a fun game to watch. Florida State's the stadium brought it. The fans brought it on Saturday.
they
It was
did.
a really good game. Alabama though, dynasty might be over.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to say. They obviously were going into this game without Jam Miller, their top running back.
Yep.
He's pretty good. Ryan Williams didn't have a great game.
No.
He was. I don't know if he was
Bernard
even.
played well.
He
Bernard
wasn't
played well.
100%, but yeah, Bernard's a dog. He's pretty freaking good.
Mhm.
But I like Ty Sampson. He played a great game. 254, two touchdowns, pretty good. But their head coach didn't really do them any favors, especially on
Yep.
defense. I mean,
Yeah, I think after this game especially, I definitely think
hot seat.
Kalen DeBoer is on the hot seat. Because you got UL Monroe next week, which will be a good bounce back game for them.
Hmm.
Then you got Alabama or Wisconsin at home. That'll be another good game for them to just take out. Wisconsin lost their quarterback already. And then you got Georgia on the road at night.
Yeah.
And then you got Vanderbilt, who beat you last year. And you got a pretty sleeper team in Missouri, who's always a decent team. And then you got Tennessee. And then you got South Carolina on the road, who's played like one of the best teams in the country this
Yeah,
last
I
weekend.
love South Carolina. They're
And then
good.
you have LSU. So I don't know what on earth Alabama season is going to look like. I don't think with their schedule and how they played this last weekend, I don't see them making the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, it's probably still too early to say on that, but
But I don't think it's too early to say Kalen DeBoer's on the hot seat.
no, definitely is. I mean, former guy from USF,
Yep,
hometown, but
yep.
I
Gotta
mean,
love the guy, but
they just don't tolerate losing though.
nope, they don't
I mean
tolerate it.
they haven't been definitively the best team in football in a few years now, so
Yep, agreed.
they got to get back to that.
They definitely need to get back to that, and whether it's with DeBoer or with someone else, I don't know.
Yeah. Now,
Um,
now Florida State though, I mean, we're talking another ACC team with a great win.
another team that just came
I
out of
mean, the
nowhere.
ACC might be pretty. I mean, it's looking really good so far.
Yeah, the
I mean,
ACC is looking like one of the better conferences. Um, Obviously they had two teams into the playoffs last year.
right now they're on
Where right
track for
now
like three,
they could have three or four
three,
teams
maybe
in this
four. I
playoff.
mean,
Yeah,
that's incredible, honestly, if you think
I
about
know,
it.
I know. Florida State will probably jump up pretty high in the rankings after
I don't
this
know,
win.
top 20. I don't know if they
Top
get top 25.
Oh, they're definitely getting top 25. They're
Really? You
definitely going to be
think
the
so?
top. I think they should be in the top 20. They played pretty great. They played very well. But
Mm.
don't listen to what Heather Dinich said on ESPN. She had Florida State being ranked number 5 in the country um,
Okay.
in the
Okay.
rankings, which is a pretty diabolical thing. Now, I'm not saying they couldn't be the number 5 team in the country, but you can't. After one game is pretty nuts to go from unranked to number 5, which is insane.
Yeah, that is wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Um,
Should we talk about Kansas State, North Dakota, real quick?
Yeah, let's talk about that because
Take a dump on Kansas
I
State.
think both of us before the season, we said you guys can go back and look at this. We did our prediction for Iowa State and Kansas, and we were both not very high on Kansas State at all. Kansas State obviously was projected to win the Big 12, um, but you lose to Iowa State, and you almost lost to North Dakota. Not North Dakota State, the FCS champion, North Dakota. And
Yeah.
props to
What's even
UND,
worse is
bro.
that Iowa State what's even
Iowa
worse is that
State
Iowa
kicked the
State put
crap out
up
of
50.
USD.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kicked the crap out of them. And let's not get this wrong. UND was winning with 42 seconds left in the game.
Mhm. Mhm.
Absolutely insane. I don't
Yeah.
know. Florida State or Kansas State, they should drop in the rankings because of this. Like,
Yeah,
that's
they definitely
absolutely
deserve to.
absurd. That's absurd. Um they allowed UND to
Defense is
hold the ball for
non-existent.
nope.
But I will say
Yeah.
Avery Johnson's pretty still I mean, he kinda carried the team. I mean,
Yeah, he's
he's
a
good,
he's a
he's
dog.
great.
He's a dog. I like Avery Johnson.
Great player. They
Yeah,
obviously
for
didn't
sure.
have Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards is one of the best running backs in the country. Um, but I mean, outside of Dylan Edwards and Avery Johnson, I mean, this team is just bare, dude.
Yeah, they don't have much.
I mean, they don't have, in my opinion, they look like they don't have nowhere near the firepower compared to Iowa State, compared to Sam or not or Arizona State. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
and that's the two
just
teams you got to beat. You're not. I don't think you're
exactly.
getting three teams in the playoffs for the Big 12.
Agreed.
I just don't think that's possible. So
Nope. Definitely don't think so. Another game I did want to touch on was um where was that at? This was not a ranked game, but Utah absolutely shellacked UCLA. And
really,
UCLA just got Nico, however you say his last name, from Tennessee this last offseason, remember?
hmm
They lost really bad. Utah won by like 30 points. I just wanted to point that out.
yeah, Utah would
Um,
be good. Utah might make a
Utah
run this year.
Utah could make a run this season. Um, Tennessee played a good game against Syracuse. And obviously South Carolina had kind of a slow start there against Virginia Tech, but they played pretty well.
Yeah.
But
Let's see.
that'll lead us into the game everybody's been waiting for. Just Ohio State taking down number one Texas in the first game of the year, 14-7 at the Horseshoe. Julian Sain, true freshman, first game of his career, 13 for 20, one touchdown, and 126 passing yards. While Arch Manning, in his first real start, 17 for 30, one touchdown, and a pick. This was really boring. This is a really boring game. Not
Yeah.
entertaining at all. But if you look at the stats here, um, Texas had 130 more yards and five more first downs and two more third down conversions than Ohio State did. So if you looked at this, you would probably think that Texas took them down. But Ohio State's
Mm,
defense really stood tall. I don't know why, if you're Steve Sarkisian, why they just don't just take some points there at some point, man. Um, I mean, Arch Manning really just did not play well. It was
yeah.
the stats say that he was fine, but he really did not play well. It's not a good showing at all.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of time to be worried about Arch Manning. I mean, he has such high expectations. I mean,
Yep. This is the kind
and
this is the kind of talent he's gonna be playing every single week.
and it doesn't get really easier in the schedule. I mean, sure, you can say, hold on, let me pull up Texas' schedule real quick.
They don't have they have a tricky schedule, I think. Yeah, they
So
got
they play
Florida on the road.
Florida, Oklahoma, Georgia, A&M. I mean, sure, it's probably
That's not the hardest schedule in the SEC at all. Like, Alabama's got it their schedule's 10 times harder.
yeah, I mean, sure, it's probably a little bit easier. This is probably the hardest game, obviously, but like 150 passing yards isn't going to win you a game in the SEC. It's just not, or 170, my bad.
Yeah.
And another thing too,
The rushing game did actually do solid. That
yeah,
Wisner guy did actually do pretty solid. He did a lot of the heavy lifting from what I was watching.
yeah, but they're wide receivers, man. Without Isaiah Bond and Matthew Golden, I just don't like them. I just don't.
They just did not do much at all.
Their
And
wide
Manning really
receivers weren't that impressive.
yeah, Manning did not help them out at all by not throwing it to them. Like, he always was leading them the wrong way, or he threw it behind him, or he threw it too high.
Yeah.
Like, it was really just kind of embarrassing, um, to watch. And, I'm not I'm not ruling out Arch Manning yet, because he's still got a whole season left. But I do think that the game against Florida and the game against Oklahoma, those would be
Yep.
two telling games to see, is this guy actually trash, or was the Ohio State game just a fluke? Because that's a hard first game of your season to go to the national championship on the road, the national champions home, and try to take them down in the first game of the year. That's pretty tough to do.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm not ruling it out, but he did play really bad.
yeah, I mean, Ohio State just did I honestly didn't think Ohio State's offense didn't play great either.
No, no, they did not play great.
But they just made more plays.
They did.
They were just
Carnell Tate's an
better in
absolute
crunch
stud.
time. Yeah, Carnell Tate's
Tate's a
good.
stud.
Jeremiah Smith, didn't do much, but I
Yeah, he had a
mean
couple drops today or on Saturday. He had a couple drops early on in the game there.
but if I mean, he got all the focus on him though, so,
Yeah,
like, I mean,
opened up
he's
the
still
way
good.
for
I'm
others.
not
Yeah.
worried about Jeremiah Smith at all.
No.
Um, and then their
But
Ohio
yeah,
State's defense is just
they got a
I
good
mean, we might
defense.
have to have a conversation about, like, Caleb Downs being a top, like,
I agree. He's got to
one
be
the
a top 10 pick.
highest safety drafted.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I
Um,
mean,
but like
he's pretty good.
yeah, looking at Ohio State's schedule, I only see one loss right now.
Really.
I'm only seeing one, maybe two. One, maybe two, because they have
I'm saying they lose to Michigan again. I'm saying they lose to
I think
Michigan
they're gonna
again.
lose to Michigan again as well. Michigan played well. Bryce Underwood played like a vet. He played really well.
And
But then you get
they'll lose one of Penn State or Illinois too. I like
I don't think
Illinois.
Illinois is playing well. They played well. I think they're gonna lose to Penn State though. I think this is the year Penn State finally gets them back. Um,
Penn State
but yeah,
will be your new number 1 or
I think Ohio State's
probably.
gonna jump to one.
Really? You think so?
You beat number one, and you become number one. I think Penn State's
Mm,
gonna stay right where they are. Um, Especially
okay.
since if Ohio State was like 10 and they beat them, then probably Penn State would jump up. But since they were number 3, I think they're going to jump over Penn State. Um, but yeah, other than that, not much happened. That was a lot of I really watching the games this weekend. There was a lot of just sloppy football.
Yeah.
Um, let's talk let's talk Colorado real quick, because Colorado played on Friday.
Mhm.
They lost to Georgia Tech
Georgia
at
Tech,
home.
yep.
That was a really good game. I watched that one. Um, Not like it wasn't embarrassing, but like Colorado was winning for oh no, they weren't. No, they weren't winning. Yeah, Colorado was not winning for most of that game, but they were in that their defense kind of sold there at the end. Haynes King 45-yard run from the quarterback with a minute left is kind of insane. Um, Haynes King is a dog.
Yeah, he's good.
Georgia Tech could be a team to watch out for as a sleeper team in the ACC. They could knock some teams off. Um,
Mm.
Definitely, they play Clemson in 2 weeks at home. Um, they play Georgia at home at the end of the season. This Georgia Tech team could make a run
Yeah, they
easily
just got a
because they don't.
there's just too much going on in the ACC though.
I know, but they don't play any like the difficult teams except for Clemson. They're not playing Florida State or SMU.
They play any teams?
Mm-mm.
Miami?
Nope.
Really?
Nope. They've got a kind of a light
So who
schedule
do they
there.
play then? Freaking Louisville?
They're playing Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, Duke, Syracuse is okay, NC State, Boston College, and Pitt. That's their AC.
NC State's kind of a
NC
sleeper.
NC State could be a sleeper team as well, yes.
Boston College could be a sleeper team. Mm.
I'm looking at all the different conference schedules here.
Virginia Tech gave South Carolina a game too.
Yeah, they did. They did for sure. Um, the SEC kind of took care of business this weekend, except for Alabama. Was Alabama the only team to lose?
Texas lost.
Oh yeah, Texas lost. That's it. So Texas, that's kind of crazy. Texas and Alabama are at the bottom of the SEC
Yeah, it's
after
crazy
1 week.
though.
I know. They were the only two teams to lose, which they had
Yeah.
tough games. I'm not gonna.
But hold on. The team that I was actually impressed with was Ole Miss though too. Ole Miss played a just I mean, I know it's against Georgia State, but 63 points. I mean, and
That's a
their
difficult task to do.
quarterback and Austin Simmons played pretty good. 341 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ole Miss is pretty it's going to be pretty difficult this year.
That's true.
I, I like
Let's
them.
look at Oregon as well. 59 points against Montana State. That's pretty
Yeah,
big.
it's good.
I don't think we got any more teams, any more games. Oh, we're gonna predict North Carolina tonight. We gotta do that. North
All right, you want to
Carolina
go
versus
first?
yeah, I'll go first here. North Carolina versus TCU at North Carolina, 7 o'clock. Bill Belichick's first game as a college head coach. They got Gio Lopez starting for them tonight. Um, I don't know what to expect from North Carolina. Um, they could win, honestly. It's going to be a packed house. I think North Carolina fans are going to bring it. I'm kind of expecting the same thing that from what we saw from Coach Prime in Colorado with his first year there. Um, but TCU is kind of a sleeper team. Um, Obviously, they made the Natty. Was that 3 years ago? Yeah, 3 years ago. Um, but you know what? I'm gonna say. Um, I'm gonna say let's just go North Carolina. I want to just see what Gio Lopez can do there. I like Gio Lopez a lot from South Alabama. Um, I'm excited to see what he can do there. Um, yeah, give me North Carolina. Let's go 23-20.
Okay. Um, I know I said I was high on North Carolina, but I mean TCU is going to be pretty decent.
Yep,
I mean they're the favorite too.
they are.
So I'll pick TCU to win 21-14, kind of a boring game.
Yeah, I'm not expecting much from this game, honestly, but it'll be
I
interesting
just
to see what happens.
I just don't know what I just
This
don't know
game's
what
kind of a
North
weird game
Carolina's
to
gonna do.
predict.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
weird.
it's just a weird game
So
to
I'm just
predict.
I'm just going off base what the books say at Vegas. So I'm just picking TCU
That's fair.
honestly.
That's fair.
So that's that.
All right, boys, that's all we got for this stream here. We're gonna try to get some more picks going. We're gonna try to get maybe try a Thursday night. We might try to stream our picks or something like that. We'll have our picks going. And then Sunday. Um, are we getting a stream going for a game on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it.
All right. We're gonna figure out which game we're gonna try to stream.
Maybe look
Um,
Packers and Lions probably.
Packers Lions, that's 325, correct?
Yeah, 325.
Yep. Okay, so we might try that one. My
We'll
first
give
game
our
as a
reactions
Lions
to
fan.
noon games as well.
Yes, my first game as a Lions fan. Um, so yeah, thank you guys for watching this. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on all notice so you can see what's going on our channel here. But anyway, that's all we got for y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.